It was clear that I only needed to remain single to grow infinitely strong, yet I found myself transmigrated into a sect that forcibly assigns cultivation partners. To avoid drawing the attention of the female disciples, I did not hesitate to conceal my cultivation and become a mere handyman. I even went to the extreme of stealing scraps from the mountain-guarding divine beast's food bowl, maintaining a persona of unparalleled stinginess. Finally, I successfully remained single for 3 years while the rest of the sect fought tooth and nail just to reach the foundation establishment stage. I lay in my room, passing the time with a jar of wine. Little did they know, I had already ascended straight to the Nascent Soul stage. I thought I could continue to hide my true strength until I achieved ascension, but I never expected to be forced into participating in the sect's matrimonial assembly. At this moment, standing upon the high platform of the assembly hall are the 3 remaining single female prodigies of the Yin-Yang sect. They are, in order, the reincarnated Empress who suppresses the realm, Ye Qingshan, who possesses the protagonist's destiny and the title of Child of the Earth, Luan Ocean, and an old turtle like myself who loves hanging jade pendants around my neck. Seeing this scene, I exhaled a long breath of relief, completely letting my guard down. These two look like a talented man and a beautiful woman, in every sense a match made in heaven. I only need to go through the motions as the spare participant, so my mood is exceptionally relaxed. He has secretly loved Ye Qingshan for 3 years. Clearing his throat, he realizes today he will finally have his wish fulfilled. A moment later, he reluctantly tore his gaze away. Turning his head, he saw me squatting on the ground, picking my nose. In his eyes, there was 3 parts disdain, 4 parts mockery, and 7 parts cold indifference. What are you trying to do? Do not choose me, there is no possibility for us in this lifetime. Do not even think about pulling a stunt like Luan Ocean claiming he would die to protect Lu Bo. Hearing this, Luan Ocean froze for a moment. After reacting, his entire face turned bright red and he gritted his teeth. Where did you come from? What utter nonsense, you are merely a handyman. You are fundamentally unworthy of speaking to me. After speaking, he took a deep breath. Qingshan, junior sister, from the moment I saw you 3 years ago, I have loved you deeply. If you are willing to become my cultivation partner, I swear I will use my own life to protect you. As soon as these words were uttered, the surrounding disciples cheered, and the sect elders stroked their beards in satisfaction. They had deliberately left Ye Qingshan and Luan Ocean for last, intending to pair them together. Once the two combined their strength and utilized the sect's dual cultivation technique, their future achievements would be immeasurable. As for Lu Bo, that old turtle was only there to make up the numbers. Qingshan, the time has come. Choose the cultivation partner that satisfies your heart. Ye Qingshan's expression remained indifferent. Her gaze swept past Luan Ocean. Slowly opening his mouth, he said, I suggest all disciples focus on their breathing. Not even blinking, he stared directly toward her. Lu Ba, Ye Qingshan's vermilion lips parted slightly. Her voice was as enchanting as a blooming flower. The disciples who were preparing to applaud were left stunned. Each and every one of them stood frozen in place. Huh? What did you say? Fairy, please be prudent. What exactly do you see in me? Do you fancy the fact that I do not bathe? Yet, the person reacting with the most intensity was none other than the protagonist of this story, Luan Ocean, who stood right beside them. Junior sister Qingshan. On what basis? I have harbored feelings for you for 3 full years. Could it be that I am inferior to a mere lowly servant? That is right, Qingshan, you must think this through carefully. In dual cultivation techniques, the higher the partner's cultivation, the greater the benefit. Why don't you reconsider? There is still time to turn back now. Elder, please rest assured. I have made this decision myself and I shall not regret it. Very well. I hereby declare that the Lua Peak servant disciple Lu Ba and the Lua Peak inner disciple Ye Qingshan have successfully joined hands, forming a path cultivation partnership. Hearing the elder's words, Luan Ocean was so incensed that his face twisted in rage. 30 years in the east, 30 years in the west. Do not bully the young into poverty. Ye Qingshan, you will eventually live to regret this. Having spoken, he turned on his heel and stormed away in anger. Seeing this scene, I wondered if I should just escape immediately. No, that will not do. One can never be sure how many ancient monsters reside in the mountain ranges behind the sect. My newly achieved Nascent Soul stage cultivation is truly insignificant. If all else fails, perhaps it would be best to make this woman disappear forever. My sect master, do not be so hasty. I have some good news here. Would you like to hear it first? At a time like this, stop beating around the bush and speak. Why must you always be so impatient? Will you speak, or must I force you? All right, I will speak, Detected that the host has formed a Taoist partnership for the first time. The bachelor's blessing is automatically converted into the fated connection blessing. What kind of demonic thing is this? You see, the fated connection blessing ensures that whatever your Taoist partner cultivates and whatever treasures are gifted to them will be returned to the host tenfold. Are you telling the truth? Of course. Do you truly think I would deceive you? Oh my, young Master Nalthian, that is a rather crude way to put it. Sister Than Tian, please forgive me. I spoke too hastily just now. When shall we consummate our union? Very well, there is no need to see me off. You may leave. Are you not curious why I chose you? Well, it must be because you are blind. Let me be honest with you, I possess the rare heavenly spirit root. On my own, I am capable of reaching the legendary Earth realm. Lone Althean not only desires to be my Taoist partner, but wishes to be my man as well. Would I truly surrender my body to such a fool? I chose you only because my sect's cultivation technique requires two people to practice in tandem. Furthermore, you are remarkably easy to control. Oh, is that so? On the other hand, it must be said, I have essentially used you as a shield against trouble. It is true that I have brought you much unwanted attention. These are the spirit stones granted to us by the elders. 10 stones for each of us. You may have my share. Pray, put in the effort to cultivate. Once you have opened your spirit meridians, you may come to me every 10 days for assistance in your cultivation. And remember, if Althean comes to cause trouble, let me know. What a virtuous girl she is. Is this the joy of having wealth descend from the heavens? Sniff Fuba, you have walked the path to your own demise. We need only ensure junior sister will have no choice but to choose me. We must act tonight to ensure no traces remain. My Tao companion Ye Qingshen has achieved a breakthrough in her cultivation, triggering a tenfold return. My Tao companion has utilized a secret technique to sublimate her spiritual roots. I have obtained a mutated spiritual root. My dear wife is truly working so hard. What reason do I have not to strive even harder myself? It is time to rest. So deep, so distant. It is truly painful. You arrive at such a late hour? That fellow Luan Ocean certainly possesses remarkable patience. Little one, you do have a modicum of intelligence. Indeed, it was young Master Luan who sent me here. The Luan clan has a master at the integration stage overseeing it. He could crush you into dust with the flick of a finger. A piece of trash like you wanting to be the Tao companion of a fairy. You are truly a toad lusting after the meat of a swan. Does this place have the necessary amenities to drink wine, practice the sword, and take lives? A nascent soul cultivator, how could you possibly be such a source of disaster? You are truly nothing but a destitute pauper. I only have a single 30-year-old spirit flower needle. It should be just enough to give to my dear wife to experiment with tomorrow. Tenfold return triggered. Finally, everything is settled. Time to return and enjoy a cup of tea. Have I been discovered so quickly? That shouldn't be the case, should it? Are you not afraid of me? Why should I be afraid of you? I am, after all, a spirit beast that can speak. What? A spirit beast that can speak is nothing out of the ordinary. I have seen far stranger things in my time, even an electric mouse with yellow fur that could discharge 100,000 volts. If you do not understand, then so be it. However, I am truly quite curious. Other spirit beasts flee the moment they catch sight of me. Yet you, a mere human, did not run. From the beginning, I could sense the malice others harbor toward me. Other humans, upon seeing me, either seek to sell me for profit, consume my flesh, or capture me as their spirit pet. But you possess none of these intentions, which is why I do not fear you. This little creature is rather intriguing. I observed you consuming spiritual energy just moments ago. Have you eaten your fill? Not yet. Absorbing spiritual energy from the earth is far too slow. That is why I came to absorb the residual spiritual energy of this person who just died. Here, this is for you. Heavens, this is a spirit stone of such density that even a nascent soul old monster could not shatter it. Its internal spiritual essence is truly remarkable. Have you eaten your fill yet? Not yet. Could you give me another one? I fear that by the time I am hungry again, you will no longer be willing to share. As you wish. Hey, it is quite enjoyable to eat while gathering energy like this, is it not? But if this corpse is discovered by others tomorrow, I shall be faced with immense trouble. Are you referring to the person currently hovering in the sky? That is easily resolved. Well, in exchange for the delicious meal you provided, I shall begrudgingly lend you a hand. This is the essence of that man's spiritual energy. Consume it. It will be beneficial to your cultivation. Take it. Just take it. This is deathly potent. Life. Mission accomplished, time to withdraw. Very well. The trouble has been cleared. Let us go and rest. Why are you following me? Should you not be returning to your own home? Do you not have a mother to go back to? How could I possibly have a home? In the past, I was always forced to hide and flee from place to place. It is rare to meet someone who bears no ill will toward me and is even willing to share their snacks. Truly, you are a kind-hearted fool. Hey, kind soul. I am certainly not going anywhere. Rest assured, I am very obedient. When danger arises, I am even capable of helping you with certain tasks. Very well. From now on, you may call yourself Lai Fu. I do not know why today feels like a bird taking flight. After her figure retreated from sight, I found myself lost in a sea of people. Who told you that I do not have a mother? Laughter. Why does my entire body feel so restless? Last night I seemed to have dreamt of a woman clad in purple robes. How truly strange. Could it be that I have remained solitary for too long? Why does this little brat appear so pleasing to my eyes? What is the meaning of that look in your eyes? I ask you, are you intending to sell me? Answer me. What nonsense are you barking about? I am merely wondering why you have ended up on my bed. Forget it, forget it. Attending to official business is what matters most. A 35-year-old immortal herb will surely fetch a handsome reward. This is a gift I have prepared for my beloved wife. Once the destiny blessing triggers a tenfold increase, it will directly manifest a 350-year-old immortal herb for me. Wouldn't that be an incredible profit? Senior brother, what are you talking about? Junior brother, you are naturally still doing well. You eat well and sleep well. The steward that my subordinate found is truly unreliable to have allowed this person to live until now. So, why have you come here? This is the domain of inner sect disciples. It is not a place for a lowly errand boy like you. As for why I came here, naturally I have come to seek my Tao companion Ye Qingxian to cultivate together. However, I am not yet proficient in dual cultivation, and I wish to seek guidance from senior brother Luan. When dual cultivating, should I sit opposite her and touch palms? Or should I place my hands on her back to circulate my energy? Liu Bei, do not go too far. So senior brother Luan openly makes moves on my Tao companion right before my room? Could it be that you do not hold me in any regard? Junior sister, senior brother, I came here specifically to congratulate you on your breakthrough, but I happened to run into junior brother Liu and wish to spar with him. Since that is the case, if senior brother has no other business, please take your leave. Liu Bei, come inside. I have something to discuss with you. As you wish, senior sister. By what right does this dirt-covered peasant possess her? Junior brother, please sit. Many thanks, senior sister. Very good. It is rare for a man to stand before my beauty and remain so composed. What is that scent? It smells wonderful, truly wonderful. This white fox seems born with great spirituality. May I touch it? Senior sister, why don't you examine this 3-needle flower and see what you think? Isn't this 3-needle flower the main ingredient for refining spirit affixing pills? But its size suggests it must be several decades old. Since that is the case, I would like to offer this flower to you, senior sister. You are gifting it to me? A 3-needle flower that is several decades old is quite rare. Its value is several hundred spirit stones, which is no small sum for you. Why would you give this to me? My aptitude is dull, and keeping it would only be a waste. You are proficient in alchemy, senior sister. Only by giving it to you can its full potential be realized. I am merely a poor servant, and I have nothing else of value to offer. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude for your favor. Very well, I do indeed have a need for it in my alchemy. I will accept this spirit mushroom, but I cannot simply take your possessions for nothing. I can pay you the market value of 120 for your 3-needle flower. It is worth 300 spirit stones, so I shall give you 360 instead. There is no need for that, truly. Between Tao companions, speaking of money is far too formal. Besides, junior brother here truly does not have a need for spirit stones. This man, could it be that he truly considers us to be Tao companions? Very well then. Discussing transactions indeed feels quite inappropriate. Let us do this instead. I shall gift you a treasure in return. You have now drawn the attention of Luo Aochen because of me. I will arrange for my family to negotiate with him soon. This is a protective jade pendant containing a spiritual formation inscribed by the elders of my clan. It can withstand 3 lethal strikes. You need only channel your spiritual energy into it to activate it. That is right. Do you possess spiritual energy now? I see that you have managed to open your storage ring. This is all thanks to the 10 spirit stones you bestowed upon me yesterday, senior sister. Furthermore, because you successfully underwent a breakthrough while in seclusion last night, I was able to benefit from a sliver of the lingering spiritual essence. I did not expect it would actually help me gather a trace of spiritual energy. Is it even possible to benefit from such a situation? Truly an unreasonable and shameless scoundrel. Never mind that, this pet of yours appears to possess quite a high degree of spiritual intelligence. If you are willing to let it follow me, I naturally will not let you suffer a loss. I could even gift you a superior grade magical artifact. Surely you cannot say I am trying to buy it from you. Do not spout nonsense. One must exchange currency for it to be called a sale. Senior sister is offering a supreme grade spiritual treasure in exchange. How could those two things be considered the same? That is simply you attempting to give me away to someone else. Do not even think about it. If you dare to abandon me, I will devour every single spiritual herb in your storage bag. And then I will claw your face to shreds, so you learn your lesson. Very well, I shall stop teasing you. The little fox is my true beloved, my kin, my own flesh and blood. Unless you add more payment. Meow. Haha. Senior sister, I am truly sorry. I have raised this little fox for many years and our bond runs deep. It is truly impossible for me to give it away. Is that so? My apologies. It was I who was too abrupt. My dwelling is desolate. I thought it would be pleasant to have a spiritual pet for companionship, but if it is not meant to be, then so be it. Sniffs? Ding! The host has gifted the Taoist nun a 30-year-old triple truth flower, receiving a 10-fold critical return, yielding a 350-year-old triple truth spiritual herb. Senior sister, since matters have concluded, I shall take my leave now. Should I acquire any other rare treasures or wonders in the future, I will still offer them to you, senior sister. I hope you will not refuse. Very Uba. You truly become more incomprehensible by the day. I myself have reached the Nascent Soul stage, yet I do not even possess a single suitable immortal sword. If I were to encounter a formidable opponent, would I really have to rely on my bare fists? I must sell that flower first to exchange it for some spirit stones. However, before I depart, I should acquire some attire that looks the part. This is a necessity. This spiritual energy. Mad, this is truly madness. This is no longer a mere medicinal herb. This is clearly a medicinal king. With this in my possession, refining top-tier elixirs will undoubtedly be a success. That is a treasure capable of saving one's life. Excellency, are you truly intending to sell this rare herb? If not, then what? Should I keep it to use as firewood? No, this old man misspoke. Let us be straightforward, Excellency. For such a rare treasure, 25,000 mid-grade spirit stones. If you simply nod, our entire shop will exhaust its assets to pay you immediately. Or, we could send it to auction. The starting price would be 200,000, but I, Elder Su, guarantee that the final transaction price will certainly double. Troublesome. I have no interest in watching a crowd of mortals stir up such a ruckus. The 25,000 surplus is yours to keep. Many thanks, benefactor. Many thanks, benefactor. To think that after 25,000 years, I am worthy of obtaining this rare artifact. I shall surely be able to ascend directly into the legendary Grandmaster realm. Dongmu, look there. That over there must be something of great value. Bring it here quickly. Stop pulling, stop pulling. This piece of scrap metal is yours to take. It can even absorb spiritual power in an instant, yet its exterior reveals not a single glimmer of radiance. This is undoubtedly an ancient exotic treasure. A massive fortune. I have struck a massive fortune. Why is it that the moment he gripped this broken sword, I feel as though a grand fortune rightfully mine was snatched away right before my eyes, causing my heart to race in agony? This item is not something you are worthy of touching. Your Excellency, do you truly intend to seize an item that this young master has set his eyes upon? If you know what is good for you, get lost. Otherwise, I will ensure you never leave this place alive. Are you finished speaking? To think that a Nascent Soul stage cultivator, a core disciple and chosen one, of the heavenly immortal sect would possess such pathetic mental fortitude. Here are 500 mid-grade spirit stones. I shall take this broken sword. Giving you any more would only bring you disaster, as you wouldn't be able to protect it. Let us go, youngster. My utmost gratitude, great expert. Thank you, senior, for bestowing this fortune upon me. Now let me examine this. Just what kind of extraordinary treasure are you? This sword is named Zuxian. A fragment of the Zuxian sword? Good heavens! Is this the legendary divine weapon capable of slaying the gods themselves? However, it is completely shattered, and this fragment amounts to less than a tenth of its original size. To find every single shard across this vast cultivation world and restore it would truly be harder than ascending to the heavens. Wait, 100 people? If it is an item given as a gift, it can trigger a system rebate. In that case, if I gift this fragment to 100 people, will it reward me with a fully restored Zuxian sword? Let us go, child, but why are you dressed in such a manner? Let us not speak of this matter just yet. Master, please take a look at this spirit sword first. The aura radiating from this sword is not right. It is a fragment of the Zuxian sword. Where did you obtain such an item? This? I just purchased it from the spirit artifact shop at the foot of the mountain today. Sensing that this object was no ordinary item, I specifically brought it here to leave with you, senior sister. Is there a problem? A significant one. Do you have any idea what kind of treasure this is? This is a fragment of an ancient divine artifact. If revealed to the outside world, even experts at the transformation divinity stage and above would risk their lives to seize it. Then isn't it a perfect match? Senior sister, your talent is astounding. In your hands, this treasure can slay immortals, but in mine it would only be used to chop firewood. I cannot. It is far too precious, I absolutely cannot accept it. Good heavens, senior sister, please do not make things difficult for me. If you do not accept it, how am I supposed to trigger the system's critical return reward? Senior sister, let me finish. First, you possess the heavenly spiritual root. Possessing this treasure will be of immense benefit to your cultivation. Moreover, we are cultivation partners. As your cultivation level rises, the benefits to me will only increase. But if this item remains in my hands, it is merely a slightly more unusual piece of scrap metal. Secondly, I am currently being targeted by Long Ocean. What if news of the divine artifact were to leak out? Would I not be driven into a dead end? Therefore, keeping this item with you is the safest course of action. Very well, that will have to suffice. Host has successfully activated 10 blessings. Receive the ancient divine artifact, Zuxian sword. Finally, I have made a massive fortune. In that case, go and get some rest early. I shall take my leave now. Travel safely. Very well. Luba, you truly are a prodigal son who squanders his inheritance. You have just acquired a precious treasure, yet you have already gifted it to that woman. Tiska, lone fox like you, what could you possibly understand? Fine, I do not understand. At the very least, you must tell me why we did not return to sleep after yesterday's display. Why did we foolishly run to this desolate, withered hill to endure the cold, just to watch some pathetic mystery box that you spoke of? It seems we are not the only ones awake in the dead of night. It seems there are more than just the two of us. You have sharp instincts, boy. However, your fate is truly illumined. Young Master Long wishes for you to suffer the agony of a myriad of soul-devouring insects, and as his protector, I must naturally see his will fulfilled. Coincidentally, these red robes of yours serve perfectly as your funeral shroud. The Nascent Soul stage, is it? Had you arrived a little earlier, you might have truly caused me some trouble. But as for the present, quickly run, I will hold him off. You truly overestimate your own capabilities. You bastard, you dare to injure my spirit beast. Since you are so eager to court death, then do not blame me for what follows. This Qingzhou immortal sword is truly terrifying. A single strike has drained the entirety of my peak Nascent Soul spiritual energy. Young man, that is not how one wields a blade. If you, senior, possess such a profound understanding of the sword, why have you been hiding in the shadows all this time? Why have you only chosen to speak now, after the play has already concluded? Is it because my slaughter earlier was not refined enough for your tastes? Do you intend to descend and teach me yourself? Ah, no. The peerless malevolent sword in your hand carries too much killing intent. I dare not offer you any guidance. However, your spiritual energy is completely exhausted. Having forcibly exerted your cultivation just now, I suspect you can barely even stand at this moment. Tell me, if I were in your shoes, I would certainly be tempted to kill you and seize your treasures right now. Tell me, boy, how many moves do you think you could withstand from this old Taoist? Why don't you try and see? Let us see whether your flesh and skin are tougher, or if my sword is sharper. Damnable, even with my spiritual sense sweeping the area, I see nothing. I cannot fathom the depths of this youth at all. If a fight breaks out, even if I have to reveal my true form, I will make sure to knock a few teeth out of that old man's mouth. You cunning brat, your defenses are incredibly high, especially given that you look half dead as it is. You are struggling just to catch your breath. Do you really think you can strike at me? Put away that desperate, suicidal look of yours. I am in a good mood today, so I shall let you witness what it truly means to wield a sword. I grant you these 2 moves. How much you comprehend depends entirely on your own fate. To cast aside a cultivation technique of this caliber so casually. Old man, what exactly do you hope to gain from me? I do not believe that such things as free gifts exist in this world. You overthink matters. As for me, I simply wish to see if this malevolent sword, capable of piercing the 9 underworlds when placed in the hands of a youth born with a rebellious spirit, will be able to pierce the very heavens themselves and leave a hole in this muddled sky. Very well, stop wearing that sour expression. This barrier spanning 100 miles was merely a casual construct I made while intoxicated. It will dissipate completely within the time it takes for a stick of incense to burn. Once it fades, those ancient fools in your sect will descend upon this place in the blink of an eye. If you do not wish to perish at their hands, then run. 1,000 autumn dream in a single pot of wine. 10,000 years of roaming with a sword as my boat. Away, away I go. Damn it. My spiritual power is entirely exhausted, and having to carry this little one while relying only on my own 2 legs, there is simply no way to escape those old monsters. I have no choice but to gamble it all on one final move. It is no use, there is no time left. Old man, if this footwork technique of yours fails to work, I swear that even if I become a ghost, I will smash your wine jars first. Alu, wake up, do not frighten me like this. Your spiritual energy is completely depleted, your meridians are severely damaged, and even more than half of your origin essence blood has been burned away. You are clearly both in the Nascent Soul stage. How could you be driven into such a desperate state? The small amount of origin essence that this young lady had just painstakingly gathered, it is all about to be drained dry this time. You wretched Lu, once your injuries heal, if you do not prepare delicious food to compensate this young lady, you and I will have a serious reckoning. As the bells of the central peak ring out, the sect's grand ancestral sacrifice ceremony has finally begun. The one breath into 3 purities, the peerless fire. Once I enter the secret realm, I will plunder every single black hole remnant left behind by the Grandmaster. Haha, just wait. Something is not right. Yesterday I was clearly suffering from severe injuries. Why is it now? Why do I not feel any pain at all? In fact, my cultivation base seems to have increased even further. Hey, Liu, what are you thinking about? It was I, this young lady, who saved you. Someone as talentless as a stray dog who can barely walk straight. How could you possess the capability of a sect immortal? Stop gilding your own face. You are the stray dog, and your entire family are stray dogs. This young lady is... Very well, I will stop teasing you. This desolate place does not even have a ghost in sight. Besides you, there is no one else here. Tell me, to restore me, what price did you have to pay? The meager energy I painstakingly accumulated has been completely depleted. I have duly noted this debt in my little ledger. If you do not lead me into the secret realm for a proper feast, I shall bite you. Very well, very well. There are enough of the patriarch's medicinal pills and elixirs to make a gluttonous spirit like you choke. That person in the crimson robe belongs to the Nascent Soul monster who wears a mask. How could he possibly be here? Heavens! How could this be possible? That monster's mere pressure was enough to make me shatter the bluestone floor with my knees. Luba, how could this trashy errand boy possibly be him? This cannot be true. It must simply be a coincidence. That mud-caked wretch must have scavenged a similar set of clothes somewhere to play pretend. To think that I moments ago was nearly frightened by this trash. Oh, if it isn't the good-for-nothing Luba. You look rather refreshed in your attire today, don't you? Does he actually believe that by wearing red he is transformed into a peacock? Indeed, one might say he spent last night with senior sister Qingshan. He does not even look at his own status. Does he truly think that putting on a new layer of skin will allow him to soar to the high branches? Well, he actually dared to show his face here. He truly does not know the meaning of life or death. That is correct, senior sister, I have arrived. Why have you arrived only now? The grand ceremony is about to commence. Senior sister, did I not have to climb the mountain on foot? I cannot compare to the speed at which you fly on your swords. Senior sister, if you had spoken sooner, I could have simply hitched a ride on your sword to get here. Forget it, look at the gazes directed at you from the crowd. If I had truly brought you here via sword flight, wouldn't these people have torn you to pieces? Disciples, the secret realm has opened. Slay the illusory spirit beast within to obtain as many immortal spirit crystals as possible. Upon offering sacrifices to the patriarch's statue, you will receive even greater blessings. Should you encounter a mortal crisis, shout retreat immediately to preserve your life. The grand ceremony has officially commenced. Follow me to pay respects to the ancestors' tablet. All disciples enter the secret realm immediately. Senior sister, is the vase in the ancestor's hand truly authentic? Do you think one could steal it if it were a fake? Do not speak such nonsense. That is a projected avatar of an ancient divine artifact, the heaven vase. Let us depart at once. Wow, it is magnificent. If we could catch one and roast it, I bet it would be delicious. Take this piece first, lest your strength be insufficient, leaving you without even a stray spirit nameplate for the offering in the end. Quickly, give me a piece to eat. This cannot be consumed. It is an illusory object manifested from spiritual energy. Once we leave the secret realm, we can exchange these for treasures. Let us cultivate a bit more. Once we exit, I shall grant you whatever you desire. Wait, where are you going? Luba, watch me find something for myself. Unbelievable, was it not said that this was illusory energy? This thing can actually be absorbed. This is disastrous. The villains are here. There are so many villains approaching. How could they have tracked us down so quickly? Luba, let me hold them off. You must flee immediately. Is this what it feels like to live off a woman's protection? Although it is quite embarrassing, this sensation is not entirely unpleasant. Luba only knows how to hide behind a woman. Can he even be considered a man? Get out here and fight me one-on-one. The loser shall cripple their own cultivation. Does this piece of trash dare to accept? Long Aocean. Since Luba is my nominal Dao companion, it is not your place to touch him. As long as I, Ye Qingxian, am standing here, you shall not harm him in the slightest. Very well, I shall grant you that wish. However, it is not that I am challenging you alone. It is that I am challenging all of you. What do you mean by that? The meaning is quite simple. You 50 golden core cultivators, along with a nascent soul expert who has just achieved a breakthrough. Everyone in the early stage come at me at once. Did I hear that correctly? You do not even possess spiritual power, yet you dare to challenge us to a duel? This formation is sufficient to raise a small sect to the ground. Who exactly do you think you are? To deal with you, a single move from me will suffice. Snowy Realm Tempest, destroy him for me. Unfortunately, you no longer have the opportunity. Myriad Phenomena Heaven Sword Intent. Seal, this cannot be. I am a mighty Nascent Soul stage expert. How can you be merely at the early foundation establishment stage? Is this really that servant who could not even afford a single spirit stone? Just how deeply has he been concealing his true strength? A golden foundation establishment that slays a nascent soul. Good. Very good. With such a peerless sword cultivator here, our sect will surely flourish. I see that this child possesses the potential of a great emperor. Task successfully completed, triggering the hidden blessing to return 10,000 immortal spirit stones. 10,000 stones, that is roughly enough. This is surely the first time someone has collected over 1,000. I am truly looking forward to this. The final reward at last. The two of us shall depart from the secret realm. Heavens, the aura of the ancestors is rising from this direction. What kind of rare precious treasure could he possibly exchange for? It is the awakened bloodline of the ancient. Today, I grant you the myriad ages of... My friend, it has finally come to an end. We were all deeply concerned for you. I suppose it was just you then? I still have Nuo. Lai Fu was also very worried about you. That is correct, indeed. I, Lu Bin, was also quite anxious. Very well, the remaining disciples may continue with the prayers. Lu Ba, Ye Qingshan, both of you follow me to the main hall. Lu Ba, this time you have truly astonished us. Excellent, our Yin-Yang sect has finally produced a true dragon. Lu Ba, I perceive that you not only possess superior natural talent, but also an extraordinary temperament. Even at such a young age, you know how to remain humble and hide your brilliance. I am willing to take you as my personal disciple and bring you into the law enforcement hall. In the future, you shall enforce the law with justice, and as for cultivation resources, rest assured you will not be slighted. It seems this main hall is not exactly secure. Sect leader, perhaps it is time to replace it with a new one. Elder Qingxian is a disciple of Luhe Peak after all. If you wish to recruit Lu Ba, you should at least consult Fairy Pei first. Why must I consult her? Disciples of all peaks have the right to choose their own masters. Are you implying that every disciple must take her as their mentor? If that were the case, how could my law enforcement hall ever recruit anyone? Did I say I wouldn't accept him? Nor did I say that I would prevent you from vying for him. Well, looking at your current demeanor, who exactly is afraid to compete? Whether or not I accept him is my decision to make. I heard that Lu Ba possesses the heavenly wind spirit root. However, I have yet to verify it for myself. If it is already confirmed, what could you old men possibly teach him? Come here, stand still, and do not move. It is truly the heavenly wind spirit root. The potency of the bloodline surging within him is such that even I cannot fathom its depth. Excellent, he is truly a prodigious seedling for cultivation. Qingshan, when you first chose him as your cultivation partner, I feared you had lost your senses. Now it seems your judgment was not so poor after all. It was hardly a matter of keen judgment, master. At that time, there was only him and a sycophant left to choose from. I could hardly choose a dog, could I? Yet looking at him now, it seems I may have stumbled upon a true treasure. Lu Ba, have you considered this carefully? My enforcement hall offers countless opportunities for merit. Through missions, you can acquire abundant resources. The rewards you would receive under my tutelage far surpass what you would find at Luhe Peak. Laughter. Why are you staring at me? Are you waiting for me to increase my offer? At my Luhe Peak, other than the occasional guidance on cultivation, you would essentially have no obligations. You need only dedicate yourself to your own practice. There is nothing to do. That sounds excellent. My deepest thanks to Elder Tai for your benevolence, but this disciple is naturally quite slothful, and I prefer simply tending to medicinal herbs under the sun to pass the days. If I were required to work every day, I fear I would be unable to endure it. Furthermore, I share a deep bond with senior sister Qingxian and wish only to study under her. I beg the elder for your forgiveness. Oh, quite impressive to think he is also a man of deep affection. He is speaking nonsense. He clearly only chose her because he finds Pei Tianxian the most beautiful and believes her figure to be the most perfect. Silence yourself. This does not concern you. Stop spreading groundless rumors. Senior Sister Qingshan, save me. He is bullying me. Indeed, this old master does not possess the peerless beauty of Fairy Pei and has no way to entice such young disciples. You old fool, if you dare to speak such nonsense again, I will tear your mouth apart. Very well, the choice has been made. Once you are settled, come to Luhe Peak to formally take me as your master. I have a welcoming gift prepared for you. Go now. Do not bother returning to those dilapidated houses in the outer court. From now on, you shall reside in this great villa. This is but a small portion of the Yi family's assets within the sect. That would not be entirely appropriate. As a disciple who has just entered the inner court, is it truly proper for me to stay in such an excellent location? Senior sister, will others not speak ill of me behind my back? And what exactly would they say about you? Are you worried they might call you a kept man? Being a kept man by me, Ye Qingshan, is far better than spending your days leering at the figures of your female seniors. Senior sister is absolutely right. Let others say what they will. I am more than happy to accept this arrangement. Senior sister's command is the absolute law for me, Lubo. Very well, stop acting coy when you have clearly benefited. The corners of your mouth are practically stretching to your ears from how wide you are grinning. Master is currently waiting for us at the peak of Lua Mountain to receive your formal apprenticeship. Follow me there now. You have already witnessed Master's temperament. Arriving late and missing out on an initiation gift would be a minor matter. Be careful, or she might just kick you off the mountain peak herself. Yes, respect for the Master must not be delayed. Senior sister, wait for me. The loneliness that cannot be washed away amidst the sea of people. Never. Why are you rushing so frantically? Your breathing is already uneven. It seems the threshold of Master's courtyard has scorched your feet, hasn't it? Never mind that. Lubo, I have something here that is perfectly suited to your tendency to run about aimlessly. This is a mid-grade spirit treasure, the purple cloud wings, refined from the wings of a Nascent Soul realm black flame purple cloud eagle. A single beat of these wings can traverse 100 miles in an instant, ignoring common formations. The demonic flames on the edges of the feathers can slice through the protective ki of cultivators of the same rank as easily as cutting tofu. Once refined into your body, as long as you are not dead, it will automatically absorb. Take this to ensure your survival. Many thanks to Master for bestowing this treasure upon us. Master is truly generous. Come to think of it, you two have been Tao companions for over a month now. The yin-yang harmony technique of our sect has been circulating for several days now. Why have you ceased your cultivation? As your master, I am well aware that you are both young, vigorous, and full of vitality. If you do not circulate your energy at least once every day, you will surely ruin your foundation. Do not indulge in pleasure to excess. Master, please, say no more. We have not even circulated it once yet. A whole month and you haven't circulated it even once? Are there issues with your cultivation progress? Or could it be that there is a hidden ailment in that regard? There is no hidden ailment. Absolutely no hidden ailment. Master, my body is even stronger than that of a demonic beast. How could you say such nonsense? If your body is healthy, then why are you not dual cultivating? Our yin-yang sect commands respect for 10,000 miles because we rely on dual cultivation between Tao companions to achieve twice the result with half the effort. The sect provides top-tier cultivation manuals for free and even organizes matchmaking events to pair you up. As possessors of heavenly spirit roots, you two are truly squandering heaven's gifts. Dantian, your personality is cold, but are you made of wood? Or are you suggesting you have no interest in your own Tao companion? That would explain why you were staring at this seat's legs the moment you entered the room. Master, we met through a matchmaking event and have yet to build any emotional connection. No intimacy? Can you not go into the woods to hold hands and kiss? Do you expect feelings to simply manifest on their own? Other disciples, despite having inferior aptitude, know to dual cultivate once a day, compensating for their lack of talent with diligence. And what of you two? Get out of my sight. From now on, you are required to dual cultivate at least once every 2 days. If you miss a single time, I will break your legs. Begone. Disciple obeys. Cough. Cough. I am heading to the marketplace to purchase a few supplies. I will finish moving by this evening. Tonight, I shall come to find you to complete the task assigned by our master. What ghost, what nonsense. Sighs. Ah, this is truly comfortable. This is what a proper human life should feel like. Look, the moon has already risen. Did you not say that you would go to the attic to find senior sister today and bring her here to sleep? Master, why are you still here daydreaming? I am not being lazy. Senior sister, hurry up. Diligence makes up for a lack of talent. The sky has turned dark. It is finished, it is finished, it is finished. I had just made a promise to senior sister, yet I actually fell asleep and missed it. Aha. Senior sister, are you there? I have come to complete our task. Junior brother Liu, the young mistress has already spoken. She is not receiving any guests tonight. Oh my senior sister, why have you come to open the door yourself? Young mistress, Senior sister, I have arrived. As for that, I was just in the courtyard adjusting my state of mind to preserve my essence and spirit for our dual cultivation tonight, which is why I was slightly delayed. Preserving essence and spirit, you say? You were lounging on a recliner, eating melon seeds from sunset until the moon rose. Junior brother Liu's method of preserving essence and spirit is truly unique. The process is of no importance. Let us move straight to the main objective. Senior sister, a night in spring is worth 1,000 gold pieces. I have prepared everything. Come now, senior sister, do not be shy. I am well versed in the entire procedure. I am quite experienced. You only need to be gentle. Luba, what exactly is inside that head of yours? Flaming martial artist. Bring me my clothes. Ouch, senior sister, why must you resort to violence? Didn't Master say we were going to dual cultivate? I have already undressed. You shameless, wanton boy. Who told you that dual cultivation meant doing those things? Is dual cultivation not that? I even went out and bought an enormous bed. Shut your mouth. The orthodox dual cultivation of the yin-yang sect requires two people to sit cross-legged, palms pressed against each other, guiding pure spiritual energy to circulate through one another. The great cycle, what you described is merely an embellishment to improve efficiency. Truly, is it really just this? Just palm-to-palm contact with nothing else required? Then why were you so bashful earlier? I actually thought that... Do not say another word. This is also my first time dual cultivating with another person. How could I have known that this orthodox method of the Qing Xin manual was like this beforehand? Are you certain that absolutely nothing else is required? There is not. Give me your hand. Calm your heart and settle your spirit. If you dare to harbor lewd thoughts, I shall sever your wandering hands. My mid-stage Nascent Soul realm has been completely stabilized. This cultivation manual is truly formidable. Damn it, I am at the peak of the Nascent Soul realm. This meager amount of spiritual energy is not even enough to satisfy my appetite. Do you not feel anything at all? I do. How could I not? I feel as though I could strike a dragon dead with a single blow. We have profited greatly from this. It was a pleasure working with you for the first time. This object is far too ostentatious. It is so flashy that it compromises my humble demeanor. This is the engagement spirit treasure that Master bestowed upon you. Have you lost your mind? Why would you give this to me? Yes, I possess a heavenly wind spirit root. What use is the wind root? To become a bird person? Keep it for when you are unable to defeat your opponent. Do not expect me to come to your rescue when you are running for your life. Host has temporarily lent a mid-grade spirit treasure, the purple cloud wings, to their companion. Activation successful. 100x critical reward bonus. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the supreme grade Tao artifact, Void Lightning Shadow Wings. It can ignore all formations and barriers within 10,000 miles. At the same cultivation level, no one can lock on to the host's position. Oh, that's right, senior sister. You stay on the mountain cultivating every day until you are practically growing moss. Let's go down the mountain tomorrow and take a stroll through the Immortal City's marketplace. I will cover all expenses. Yes, senior sister, why do you walk as if you were stepping on needles? The aura of the mortal world here is far too heavy. It is all intertwined, preventing me from calming my mind for even a moment. Sister, this is called the breath of life. Do you understand? Come now, open your mouth and try this specialty dish. Salt-roasted chicken? Forget it. Eating too much of this is not beneficial for one's cultivation. Very well. You are a fairy who drinks morning dew, and I am a vulgar fellow who consumes the dust of the mortal world. Then you should at least choose something that catches your eye, shouldn't you? There is a merchant stall ahead selling some rare and curious items. Fair maiden, how could a piece of jewelry of such inferior quality be worthy of your peerless grace? I am the young master of the Bloodhand sect of the Blood Emperor sect. If you are willing to give me face and return with me, then tonight, the doors of the sect's Spirit Treasure Pavilion will be opened for you alone. As for you wearing a set of top-tier robes, yet you can only lead this fairy to browse through roadside stalls like this. If you know what is good for you, get lost immediately. Do not soil your sword with his blood. The Bloodhand sect, is it? I will count to 3. If you dare to glance at her even once more, I will drain your sea of chi completely. Why have you brought me to this long street? Here for you, senior sister. You fool. Senior sister, come here and taste this. This is the finest spiritual elixir in the mortal realm. It is specialized in curing that icy statue-like expression of yours, far superior to those bitter fasting pills we consume on the mountain. It is indeed very sweet. Senior sister has a discerning palate. You degenerate scoundrel. You truly have no sense of shame. Alright, senior sister, this junior was wrong. Please walk a bit slower, be careful not to trip on your skirt. Hey senior sister, quickly retract your divine ability. These are ordinary flesh and blood citizens, not assassins. Has a mere half piece of candied hawthorn from earlier really teased you to the point where you can no longer distinguish between mortals and cultivators? And whose fault is that, if not for a rascal like you? Greetings, junior brother Liu, you are truly a hero among youths. I witnessed the entire battle within the secret realm. Your combat prowess is truly peerless. With your assistance on this mission, I am certain it will be a complete success. Mission? What mission are you speaking of? Are you unaware? Every disciple is required to complete at least one mission per month. Yet, in the past 5 years, you have not accepted a single one. When you were still a chore disciple, did you not have to submit medicinal herbs every month? That was your mission. Oh, so that is how it is. I understand now. Then, what is our mission this time? Let senior brother Cao explain. You see, everything within several thousand miles falls under the protection of our sect. However, this morning, a disciple sent intelligence reporting that 800 miles to the east on Juming Island there is a fortified city. For unknown reasons, 2 evil cultivators have arrived there. They intend to use the citizens of the entire city to refine blood elixirs in order to achieve a breakthrough to the transformation stage. As cultivators of the righteous path, we have a responsibility to address this atrocity, where the wicked treat human lives as nothing more than mere grass. We are naturally obligated to bring a resolution to this matter. Indeed, such a person deserves to be carved into 10,000 pieces. Junior brother truly possesses an upright spirit. I am deeply impressed. After this situation was reported to the sect leader, he entrusted this mission to us. The intent of the master of Luoxia Peak is for me to lead 2 nascent soul disciples to resolve this affair. Is that not why I have come to find junior sister Yi and you, brother? Wait, hold on a moment. Nascent soul disciples? Brother, I do not possess nascent soul cultivation. Senior brother, have you not sought out the wrong person? Haha, dear junior brother, stop feigning ignorance. Although you managed to deceive the other elders in the secret realm by displaying only the peak of the foundation establishment stage, do not forget that our master is a soul formation powerhouse. If you had not taken action, you might have continued to conceal it. But now... Very well, senior brother, say no more, I understand. We should prioritize the mission. If we arrive too late, the common folk will surely suffer. Junior brother is absolutely correct. 100 miles ahead lies the Isle of Despair. To be certain, we shall leave the boat and proceed by flying on our swords. There is killing intent, a truly overwhelming killing intent. He has actually sacrificed the lives of an entire city's inhabitants to refine this 10,000 spirit blood orb. That beast. Thankfully, it has not yet fully condensed. We absolutely cannot allow him to drain all the blood essence below. Otherwise, once that rogue cultivator successfully reaches the soul formation stage, everything within 10,000 miles will be reduced to desolation. Why are you looking at me? His method is far too crude. He only knows how to gather the qi, wasting all the true essence of flesh and blood. To kill tens of thousands of people only to refine one such blood pill. If I were to teach him the art of pill refinement... Very well, try saying one more word. Tonight I shall take the flesh and blood essence of your spirit beast and boil it into a massive pot of nourishing soup. Senior brother Cao Hai cultivates the right... Your words carry such a demonic aura. If he were to hear you, you would have already been refined into a weapon. When the fighting starts in a moment, stay behind me. If you dare to run around and get captured, I will not come to your rescue. Heroic sirs, please come and save me. Who are you people? Stop meddling in affairs that do not concern you. Get lost immediately before I lose my patience. You are the one who should be leaving. To dare commit such acts within the territory of the Yin Yang sect, you are truly tired of living. The members of the Yin Yang sect have arrived quite quickly. I will hold him back. You must quickly dismantle the formation. We absolutely cannot allow that blood pill to take shape. Using Tian Shu as a sacrifice to summon... Searching for this aura, he is not human, he is a demon. Regardless of whether he is man or demon, anyone who helps us hold back that evil cultivator is a good demon. Stop spouting nonsense and break through this outer shell. It is no use, this formation is far too fortified. I truly wonder how long this old man has been planning this. How incredibly unfortunate. The two of you, step back. Very well. For me, do not even dream of it. Little girl, since you're so eager to die, do not blame me. Quickly break the formation. That girl is nearing her limit. This was originally something someone commissioned me to refine. 1 blood pill in exchange for 50,000 spirit stones. Everything was proceeding quite smoothly. But now that it has come to this, I am done negotiating for this blood pill. This is dire. He intends to refine the blood pill to break through to the spirit severing stage. Stop him at once. Little fox, go and check on that girl's injuries. Do not let her die. To think that breaking through with a blood pill would be this simple. It is no wonder that the hypocritical moralists of the righteous path dream of obtaining this item even in their sleep. This seed has already attained the strength of the soul formation stage. You 3 insignificant ants of the Mingying stage should obediently accept your deaths. I can no longer afford to be idle. Well done. So, the young one was merely playing the fool to catch his prey? The young lad I struck with my blade earlier should have been crippled, yet you were only slightly wounded by my strike. Your physical body is truly peculiar. If I were to refine your entire body into a blood elixir, the taste would surely be exquisite. Be careful. My old bones. How are you faring? I am not dead yet. Do not worry about me. Is that all the skill you possess? Quickly, retreat. Damn it, we have encountered a mad dog. He is burning his life essence to fight to the death the moment he appeared. Do not group together. Run now, scatter and flee. That direction, the sect's reinforcements have arrived. That is not right, this aura. Why in the name of heavens, is it someone from the Long family? Could it be the 2 seniors Long Qingyun and Long Lushuan? We are fine here. This is a mission assigned by the sect. You of the Long family dare not lay a hand on us at this moment. Unless, of course, you intend to slaughter all 3 of us to silence the witnesses. Is this not the person who had a conflict with our young master? What a coincidence. 2 seniors, our most urgent priority now is to eliminate this soul formation demonic cultivator. Shut your mouth. Incompetent children like you have no right to speak here. Where is the blood elixir? You have arrived far too late. Those 3 brats had some real ability. I could not defeat them, so I had no choice but to swallow the blood elixir to break through to the deity transformation stage. The blood elixir. You are all part of the same group. And you have come here for that very same blood elixir. You are elders of the Yin-Yang sect, after all. You claim to be a righteous and noble sect. A righteous sect? If our Long family had not trampled over the corpses of these ants, how could the Yin-Yang sect have maintained its standing in the cultivation world? If you feel such pity for these mortals, then descend into the afterlife to keep them company. We risked our entire clan's destruction to have you refine the blood elixir, yet you consumed it just like that? Your audacity is truly boundless. Bah. Yuling, the grand formation had already been broken at that time. Did you truly think that a mere peak Nascent Soul practitioner like myself could withstand 3 individuals who were fighting for their lives? Furthermore, was this not intended to be a tonic for that useless young master of yours? I truly cannot understand it. With all those resources, even a dog would have reached a higher cultivation level by now. A stray dog, specialized in performing filthy deeds, dares to pass judgment on our young master? Stop, stop, stop. Do not take the attack head on. At worst, I shall simply travel to a more distant island and refine another blood elixir. Is that not sufficient? It had better be as you say. If you fail to refine another blood elixir in the future, I will extract your soul and refine it into a vessel. For now, crush these 3 eyesores into dust for me. Slaughter an entire city of mortals just to refine a single elixir. Long Qingyun, you wretched beasts. Mortals, do you mean the pile of kindling used to refine the elixir down below? When trampling a few ants to death, does one ever bother to... This contains the recording of the conversation they just had. Junior brother Liu, you possess the greatest speed. Take my younger sister and flee first. I will hold them off. Flee quickly, master. The Long clan has rebelled. The Shuimi Island has been slaughtered. Even the elders who came to save us are dead. Father, elder brother, we are being hunted. Save us. Those 2 little thieves have escaped with the evidence. We must kill them at once. They certainly cannot have gone far. Kill this brat blocking our path first, then pursuing them will not be too late. You traitors to the sect, I will risk my life to take you down with me. Junior brother Hang, wait. You madman, he is attempting a self-detonation. Retreat, quickly, fall back. Damn it. Damnation, we were careless. Get up and give chase to those two little thieves immediately. If they manage to transmit word back to the sect, we are finished. Are you implying that the sect's experts will come? Do not talk nonsense. Then you may pursue them yourselves. I have matters to attend to and shall take my leave. You coward, you useless trash. Fifth brother, pay him no mind. He is merely a rogue cultivator. He can simply find any deep-sea trench and hide away. But we have 10,000 lives in our sect to account for. Where can we possibly hide? Prioritize hunting down those two little wretches first. This is disastrous. They have caught up to us. Senior brother Cow, surely. Throw me down. Throw you down? We are at an altitude of 10,000 feet. Do you wish for me to throw you down to your death? Quickly, throw the girl down. She is a sea spirit beast. Being in the ocean will hasten her recovery. Furthermore, the enemy's objective is the bronze mirror. They will not spare the effort to hunt down a mere child. Following spells will only increase the girl's chance of death. Very well. No, this will not do. If we continue like this, we are finished. I will lure them away and you must flee. Lufeng, leave quickly. Your speed is unmatched. They will not be able to stop you. Go fetch reinforcements immediately. I refuse to abandon another person and run away again. Little fox, can you swim? Here is the plan. Hide at the bottom of the water, and when our reinforcements arrive, give this to them. Little spirit fox, I hope we shall meet again one day. Dung, why did you return? Go quickly. I possess great speed. I can still escape. Shut your mouth. Do not think I do not know what you are planning. As a mere Nascent Soul cultivator, how could you possibly resist two spirit-severing experts? I will absolutely not abandon you to live a cowardly life. If we are to die, we die together. It is far too late for last words. Lu Chuan, do not give them the chance to support each other's defenses. We shall each take one and slay them swiftly. You madmen. Then let us fight. Hold on tight. The boy actually possesses some degree of ability. It is a pity that we can afford to make countless mistakes. But you two, you only need to err once to lose your lives. Damn it, fifth brother, the sect's experts could descend upon us at any moment. Stop wasting time tangled with these two worms. Even if the immortal king himself were to descend today, these two must perish on this compass. Suppress them for me. Hey, was your speed not so impressive before? Why have you stopped running? Continue fleeing if you can. Huh? Ah, so you are still alive, are you? Even the blood within your body has turned to gold. It seems you possess quite a few treasures on your person, boy. Let us see how many of this old man's strikes you can endure. The wind emblem is still moving. That place is the gate of survival. Quickly, run. Take this opportunity while you can still escape. Do you think you can escape? Senior sister, I am sorry, I cannot take you out of here alive. Silence, what is the point of apologizing? Since I have chosen not to leave, it means I have chosen to live and die alongside you. The man that I, Ye Qingshan, have set my eyes upon is not allowed to bow his head to anyone, even in his final moments. At the very worst, you can simply continue to pave the way for me on the road to the Yellow Springs. Have you finished your final words? Then head down to the underworld and become a pair of star-crossed lovers. Oh? You old fool, stay your hand. Where did this little sea demon come from? Since you have come to throw your life away, I will crush you along with him. You damnable old man, not only have you bullied my friend, but now you dare to threaten me as well. Little brothers, let the feast begin. Are there really this many sea demons? Destroying our yin-yang sect would be as easy as flipping one's palm, would it not? Why are you still standing there in a daze? Retreat immediately. Any one of these creatures could crush us to death with ease. If you do not wish for your souls to be scattered and your bodies destroyed, then run. Lahet, finish them off. Do not attack those two. They are good people. Attack those two who are trying to flee. Very well. Thank you all for your help. Senior sister, quickly accept these artifacts. artifacts for display. Why the two of you have sustained such grave injuries? There is an island over in that direction. I shall take you both there, Sister Tongue. My gratitude to you. Oh, seeing that the two of you are unharmed, my heart is truly at ease. You frightened this little fox to death. You two possess remarkable tenacity and good fortune. We thank you, young lady, for saving our lives. I am deeply indebted to you. Did you not risk your own lives to save me earlier? This is merely helping one another. My dear friends, please tell me your names. My name is Lu Ba, this is Ye Qingxian. And here is our dear friend, the little fox. What is your name? I have many names. The creatures of the sea call me the soul of the ocean. They refer to me as Hai Ling. The elder fishermen on the shore call me the sea deity. Sister Envy bestowed upon me the name. The schools of fish also like to call me an An. Furthermore, some of the great demon lords call me little girl. What would you like to call me? How about we simply call you An An? An An sounds quite lovely, and it rolls off the tongue quite easily. Wonderful, truly wonderful. I like this name very much as well. This An An is merely a little curious. Earlier, how were you able to summon so many demonic beasts? Why, that is no difficult task at all. After all, this is the vast ocean. Everyone beneath the sea obeys my commands. Those two villains wanted to bully you and your brother, and An was truly incensed. As long as Anan is angry, the foolish fish at the bottom of the ocean become enraged as well. Whenever I am furious, my beloved friends mirror that madness. You little girl, you have truly opened my eyes today. You are indeed formidable. Then from now on, you must follow me, Big Brother and An. I will protect all of you. Very well. If our An is truly that formidable, then in the future my life and safety shall depend on you. But Anan, if you were capable of commanding such terrifying deep-sea great demons, why were you trapped within the formation at the human city? Because those foolish fish are simply too massive. They cannot set foot on land at all. And originally intended to come ashore to play with the elderly fishermen, but I never expected to encounter such villains. At that moment, the city was filled with desperate, tragic cries. To protect the citizens, and An had no choice but to risk my life to fight those villains. But Anan is too weak on land. I could not defeat him, and I could only watch helplessly. The elders had their vital essence drained away. There, and An, do not be sad anymore. This was not your fault. Once we return, we will report this to the sect. At that time, we will ensure the culprits pay with their lives. Senior sister, dealing with the members of the Lan family is simple, but the wicked cultivator who led the slaughter in that city is cunning indeed. Before this, he was clearly hunting us down, yet for some unknown reason he suddenly ceased his pursuit and fled. Once the sect intervenes, how are we to find him across this vast expanse of sea? He will not be able to escape. I have already asked the big foolish fish and my friends to search for him. He absolutely cannot escape this sea territory. That is wonderful news. And An, would you like to come back to our sect to visit? Our sect is located right on the coast. It is not far at all. Forget it, let us leave it at that. The world of you humans is far too dangerous. So many people wish to capture me the moment they lay eyes on me. Very well, but if you are willing to descend into the ocean to be my guests, I would be delighted. Very well, and An. Once we have the time, we will certainly come to find you. Then, how do you intend to find me? How about we stand on the shore and shout your name? That would certainly not suffice. With waves as thunderous as those, I would never hear you. I shall bestow a gift upon you. If you ever wish to visit me, or if you encounter any peril upon the sea, and require my assistance, simply blow into this conch shell with all your might, and I shall hear you immediately. Very well, this gift is truly invaluable. We accept your kindness. Here, it is a promise. When that time comes, I wish to take you to meet my dear friends as well. Oh my, your human experts are approaching. I loathe interacting with them more than anything. I must depart. If you face any hardships, remember to seek me out, to the ends of the earth and the corners of the sea. May we meet again. Farewell. Farewell. Greetings, Master. Where is the enemy? Have they perished? 3 transformation realm cultivators have been slain. The fact that you survived this encounter was merely a stroke of luck. They had inadvertently disturbed a group of terrifying deep-sea great demons. 2 of them were besieged and devoured. Another one managed to flee. Only then did we crawl onto the shore, narrowly escaping death. Where is Tao Hai? In order for us to escape safely, senior brother remained behind to cover our retreat and fought to the death. Sect Master. Senior brother Cao Hai, does he still have any living relatives? We owe him our lives. He has no one left. Cao Hai was an orphan. I brought him into the sect when he was only 3 years old. I raised him with my own hands. This is my fault. I underestimated the danger of this mission. I personally sent him to his death. I should have sent reinforcements from the very beginning. Sect Master. Before he perished, senior brother Cao Hai sacrificed his life to protect the evidence. Regarding the crimes committed by the descendants of the Lan family, his sacrifice was not in vain. This seat knows. Let us go. First, we must recover Cao Hai's remains. These are the traces of an explosion caused by the extreme compression of spiritual energy. He ultimately chose self-detonation. You have suffered since you were a child, drifting like duckweed, never finding ease. I always believed that the Yin-Yang sect was your home. I once thought that even if you were not to die in battle, I could one day return you to your roots. But now look at you, having shattered yourself into nothingness. You did not even leave a handful of ashes for me to collect. Where shall these fallen leaves return to? How can I ever find your roots? Enough, let us return to the sect. Not even a single fragment of bone remains. In the very land where he shed his blood shall be his final resting place. Sect Master is right. The fallen leaves must return to their roots. Let us go. I will bring our brother home. The Long clan is truly tyrannical. Not only did they slaughter tens of thousands of civilians to refine their elixirs, but they also drove Senior Brother Gao to a state where not even his bones remain. Senior Brother, let us charge down the mountain together, destroy the Long clan, and quickly summon those 3 Nascent Soul Senior Brothers as well, to avenge Junior Brother Gao. Everyone, silence yourselves immediately. Firstly, our sect strictly prohibits unauthorized duels, and those who violate this will face severe punishment. A life for a life. If you draw your swords and head down the mountain now, you are merely bringing disaster upon yourselves. In the past few years, our master has only taken a few of us as disciples. Do you wish to leave him as a sect leader without disciples, or do you want him to bear the disgrace of failing to teach his students properly? If direct action were possible, our master, who possesses the cultivation of the integration stage, would have gone to kill them himself. Do not underestimate the Long clan. They have flourished for hundreds of years with roots extending in all directions and tens of thousands of members. To think that a few of you could wipe out the entire Long clan, that is nothing but a delusional fantasy. Senior Brother, why do you bolster the enemy's morale while diminishing our own? Must we stand idly by and watch the Long clan remain beyond the reach of justice? That, of course, will not happen. Who dares to harm a junior brother of mine, Shang Yun? I will ensure their entire clan is utterly eradicated. However, acting recklessly is unwise. We must wait for our master to exert pressure from the higher-ups. Senior Brother, waiting for the sect to apply pressure is futile. Based on the current situation and the regulations of the sect, even if we present irrefutable evidence, the outcome will at most result in the Long clan offering up 2 scapegoats, and in the end, everything will return to how it was. The Long clan will never be truly destroyed. Listening to Junior Brother Liu, it seems you have a brilliant strategy to break this stalemate. A strategy? I certainly do. Our ultimate goal is to annihilate their entire clan, to have them completely erased from the Yin-Yang sect. To achieve this is quite simple. If we cannot resolve this through their rules, then we shall shatter those rules entirely. Do they wish to follow the protocol of protecting their own? Then we shall pierce a hole through this very sky. The evidence is currently held at the Law Enforcement Hall. The trial will take several days to commence. Within these few days, we must bring the truth to light. Whether inside or outside the sect, in the great clans or the taverns at the foot of the mountain, let it be widely known that the Lan clan slaughtered a city for alchemy. But the sect master, for the sake of the sect's reputation, will surely use force to suppress the scandal. He may be able to suppress the scandal, but can he suppress the greed of others? Greed. I understand now. The other clans have long envied the resources the Lan clan occupies. If the Lan clan becomes a pariah, those clans will never let such a golden opportunity pass. Indeed, when a wall is leaning, everyone gives it a push. We do not need to act ourselves. Once public opinion is formed, the great clans will use it as a pretext to incite conflict. A collective demand for justice. By then, the sect master, in order to appease public outrage and protect himself, will certainly expel the Lan clan from the sect, and the very day they lose the sect's protection is when we shall rightfully tear them to pieces. A truly brilliant strategy of using another man's blade to commit murder. Junior brother Liu, leave the task of spreading the rumors to me. Notify me when the trial begins, and I will lead all the disciples of our peak to the law enforcement hall to demand justice. Senior brother, it's closely from the heavens. I swear that I will make the entire land clan pay with their lives to accompany you in the afterlife. The injuries are too severe. The wound has been torn wide open. Losing this much blood, how can you not even emit a single groan of pain? It is nothing of consequence. If a man screams over a few superficial wounds, how is he to survive in the world of cultivation? A little blood will not take my life. Do not worry about me. Hurry and cultivate. Why must you remain so stubborn? You were wounded only because you took that blow from me, and yet here you are, bleeding, pretending that everything is fine. And what of me? I do not even possess the could not even be executed. Lu Mo, I have been far too arrogant in the past. I always carried myself with such condescension only to end up becoming nothing more than a burden to you both. In the middle of the night, why have you suddenly begun to reflect on yourself? This does not sound like our fairy Yi at all, nor does it possess her usual aloof, high and mighty demeanor. Silence yourself and do not interrupt me. When I first chose you as my cultivation partner, I was arrogant enough to believe you were weak and easily controlled. I was even shameless enough to think of you merely as a shield. I truly believed I could be the one to protect you. But when faced with life and death, I realized you are far from the weakling I assumed you to be. When you take the field, you are more reckless and fierce than anyone. If not for you today, someone who fancied herself a future great emperor would have already perished without a trace. Cease your flattery. If one accepts another's payment, one must also resolve their calamities. You did, after all, throw 20 portions of rations into my face back then. Since I have accepted the payment, I must perform some practical work. It is only fitting to earn my keep, is it not? And as for you, you clearly could have escaped on your own, yet you insisted on returning to face death alongside me. For a future great emperor, to make such a losing investment, you truly are quite foolish. It is you who is foolish. Lu Mo, thank you. It is good to have you by my side. Very well, stop crying now. Did you not say you only chose me to be your shield? Having accepted this task, this shield comes with a lifetime guarantee. In the future, no matter how ancient the monster or how dire the desperate straits we encounter, as long as the shield has not shattered, you shall remain safely behind me. And you are not permitted to shed any more